Every day we are seeing so many news that the most of the parents are throwing their children in the dustbins on the roadsides just because of the lack of awareness on the parents. As per the Juvenile Justice Act 2015, Section 35 of the Juvenile Justice Act says that the parents are not willing to take care of those children, they can surrender to the government. Every district have a child welfare committee, they can surrender to the child welfare committee. And also, if they don't know about the child welfare committee, they can dial the 1098, that is a child line number. Child line people will take this family to the child welfare committee and they will surrender these children in Shishu Gruhas in presence of child welfare committee. If whatever the children was surrendered by the parents, they will take the surrender deed from the concerned parents or guardian. And after that, the child welfare committee, this is a process of the child is free for legal for adoption. Then the adoption process will be started.
As parents, you should not be scared of relinquishing your child. There are a lot of agencies which are taking care of children, and then they go into legal adoption properly, where they are checked by the doctors or medical supervision is there.
Safe surrender is extremely important. Abandoning babies in unsafe places exposes them to all the vagaries and harsh conditions of nature. Babies mostly are abandoned in unhygienic places, and garbage bins seem to be, I think, statistically the most common among all these. Unhygienic places, of course, makes them more prone to all kinds of very, very virulent organisms, be it viruses or bacteria or parasites, and these can infest the entire body. Chronic infection itself has a host of other problems which can even be long term. One huge area which I don't think we really have studied or have any statistics on, and that's the mind. I mean, I shudder to think of what kind of psychological problems these babies would have to deal with. The world is a wicked place as it is, and to think that there's this additional burden of having to go through life with additional psychological problems. I mean, hence I feel safe surrender is absolutely necessary.
Recently, we came to hear of a case where the child, a small infant, was abandoned in a trash bin, and due to wild animals actually hurting the child's leg had to be amputated. Fortunately, this child was adopted, but then these children go under special needs. Sometimes it becomes very difficult for these children to be adopted due to that. So safe surrender is an extremely important step. All of us need to know and guide parents to make the right decision and give up the child in safe places so that the children can go into the legal adoption pool and have a bright future.
Every parents have a right to surrender their child to the government if they have not capacity to taking care of the children. The government strictly instructed to all the child welfare committees, they will take this children, just take the surrender deed from the parents and we will take the children. No police inquiry, nothing will be happen. Every Shishu Gruha have a cradle. The parents who are not willing to take care of the children, if they are not capacity to take care of the children, keep the children in that cradle and they will surrender deed to the concerned authorities.
If you are talking about where to relinquish your child, it's state-run adoption agency. If that's also not the case, then 1098 you can dial from your mobile.
Most of the parents are saying that I have 4 children, I have 5 children, I have only girl children is there. That's why I am giving to the other families and all the things. But one thing I am saying that the illegal adoption is a crime. We take after 1 year or 2 years or 5 years or 10 years also. If the adoption is illegal, the government have a right, the child welfare committee order to book the case against the parents. So I request all the parents and the community, if any family is not able to taking care of the children, they can come down to the child welfare committee, they can surrender. That is a legal, all the legal process will take care of the Sara and Kara.
Just like in the Western world, a vulnerable mother is informed about all the decisions she can make to give up her child. Similarly, as a responsible citizen of India, we need to spread the word about safe surrender so that every single person in our community and in the country knows that this option is available for a mother or parents in general. Just like how we know our nearest school and our nearest hospital, we should also make a note of the nearest adoption agency, or formally called the specialized adoption agency, which is licensed, so that we can guide others who need to safely surrender their child. All legal adoption agencies are listed on the Kara website. Go to kara.nic.in, click on the stakeholders tab, and then look for specialized adoption agency or SAA, and you'll be displayed with a map of India, and click on the state you reside in, and all the adoption agencies in that state are listed. This is so that you know the nearest one and you can guide someone if the need arises to safely surrender their child.